going on, guys? It's Cryptic TMG. I'm back with a brand new video, and this is just a comparison lap between the Lamborghini and the Audi at Sakitto, which we're using for the AOR time trial sign up for the GT3 season 10. So yeah, just a little bit of an insight on sort of how I got my lap times with each car. It's pretty close between the two cars. Obviously they use the same engine, but the Lambo tends to be a little bit faster in the straight line, probably because it's just more aero efficient and more set up for straight line speed, whereas the Audi sort of has all the corner speed and stuff like that. So yeah, managed to do a 0.7 in the Lambo and a 0.8 in the Audi. Really close. I like both the cars. The Audi definitely feels nicer in the first sector, but the Lambo can take the curbs just a little bit better. So yeah, it's interesting to see. Obviously I've done my best lap time is actually in the AMG, which I'll do another video for. But anyway, check out this video and I'll be back after this split screen comparison. Peace. So as you can see, we got a 40.8 in the Audi, and we go through the replay just to see where I might have lost a bit of time or where I definitely could have went quicker. But really nice into turn one. It really rotates nice, the Audi, and get on the power instantly. And yeah, the main thing with the Audi is the curbs. It does struggle a little bit over curbs and bumps, but yeah, we managed to take a nice line for this corner. We go just a little bit too wide here, which means we've got to take this corner just a tad slower. But you want to try and go as wide as you can so you can get on the power and just full throttle through this corner, because it's very important that you're flat through there to get the best out of the middle sector. And the Degners, you got to attack them without running wide, because you can have half your car over the curb and it invalidates your lap. Here is where I can't be as aggressive as I'd want to through that corner, because you can't really get on the curbs too much in this car. It's pretty good up the hill because it's quite bumpy. Normally it unsettles the car quite a bit. The AMG definitely the best car through that corner. It just rides bumps incredibly well, and you'll see here into the entry of Spoon, I get the car sliding a little bit, and I've got to sort of get out the throttle early, otherwise I hit that curb and then it'll spin me out. And again, I slid for the second part of Spoon, so I'm not going to get the best run up the hill, which is probably where the Audi is going to struggle the most, because the straight line speed isn't the best. And you'll see through here, the eagle-eyed people amongst you will know that I actually touched the curb on the outside. And if you see the side-by-side comparison, or if you're able to pause it, with the Lamborghini, I actually lose about 6 miles an hour just by touching that curb and getting a little bit sideways. So yeah, we definitely lost maybe a tenth or two at the end of the lap, but we managed to hold a nice tight line. But onto the Lamborghini, where we got a 0.7, and you'll see with this car, it's nicely slides into turn one, and you sort of got to make the car rotate a bit more with the setup. It takes a little bit more time because the car doesn't actually have a front splitter, so you've got to sort of make the car able to rotate without making it completely unstable, which can be a bit tricky. It took me a while actually to get the Lamborghini how I liked it, but can't get on the power as hard for that corner. I had to like slightly lift, but still the car does have a lot of straight line speed, so when you get good momentum going, it's still pretty fast. But I'm able to attack the curbs a lot more. You'll see through this corner here, can be more aggressive than I am in the Audi, because the Audi just doesn't sort of handle the curbs as well. But even up the hill there, I had to make a small correction on steering, which probably drops you about a tenth, because it's weird, that corner. If you don't take the right angle, then the car just sort of bottoms out a little bit. But you see I even get hooked up on the curb there, and the car still manages to turn in. And I can tell you from now, anytime that happened to me with the Audi, it just used to pull me straight off the track. But coming up to 130R now, and the Lamborghini, probably the best sector for the Lamborghini, which will be the last. And this is the corner where I made up all the time on the Audi, I believe. Didn't touch the curb on the outside, and I turned in a little bit late, so you see I'm not right at the apex on the last corner, which is again, it's going to cost you a bit of time, but we still managed to only just beat the time I did for the Lamborghini. So yeah, for more videos, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell to catch my videos first, and peace.